I genuinely want to help you with this because I know how frustrating it is to go to work, to work out, to build muscle, to train every single day and actually build a good physique, but not be attractive to girls. And it sucks. It's so demotivating. It makes you want to give up. And I know how much it sucks, man. You feel depressed, you feel sad, you feel like this won't work, feel insecure. I'm actually gonna tell you my story, and I really know this will help you because I've been in the exact same position you are. So I honestly started working out to become more attractive to girls. That was like my main goal. I watched Hamza and he said the single greatest thing you can do to become more attractive to girls is build an aesthetic physique, and I still stand by that. It is so true, even though this happened to you, and I'll explain why it happens to you. So I was working out for like every single day. Every single day I had like very light dumbbells, doing very high reps, doing just tons, pumping, tons of reps, bicep curls, chest flies, dumbbell flies. And I'm like, I have to be attractive. I have to get more healthy. I have to be more confident. Watching Hamza, all that, And I actually, day by day, I started seeing a little teeny tiny progress. Like I started seeing a little change in my body. Nothing too significant. None of my family noticed. None of my friends noticed. No one noticed. I noticed just a little bit. But the problem is I just felt so sad and anxious because I wasn't attracting any girls. I wasn't attractive to any girl, even though I was lifting weights and building muscle and going to the gym, but no girl would even look at me or give me any attention, and it sucks because you put in all of this effort and it just doesn't work. But honestly, I'm just being really honest with you. After I crossed that 2-month mark or that 1 or 2 month mark, I literally was so attractive to women. It was insane. Like I literally had an abundance. I have an abundance. Like girls come approach me, come talk to me, make eye contact with me, all the attraction. You literally have more of an abundance than you need. You will literally have more girls than you can even handle. I'm literally being serious with you, bro. Now I'm gonna explain why this works. So basically, I'm gonna remove all this. The key thing here, the thing that will solve all of this, you're building muscle but you're not attracting girls, and I know it's so frustrating, is time. It just takes time, all right? It just takes time. How much time? It takes around like 1, 2, or at the max 3 months, maybe not 3 months, 2 months. 2 months, and you will notice a lot of attraction from women. This is how attracting women works, honestly. It's basically a hierarchy. So you'll understand what I mean. Yeah, I got a new marker here. %. This is like 20 to 50. This is like 50 to 70. 70 to 80. I really hope you understand this, bro, because this will make you understand everything, okay? I don't know if you can see that, but... So this is the hierarchy of men, basically. This is the hierarchy of modern society, of men. So the bottom 20% are literally like the total losers. Like they literally like they come on their wall. They don't even come in like tissues or fappen like tissues. They do it on their wall. You never even see them outside the house. They're addicted to video games and porn and masturbation. They're so weird. You don't even, like, you talk to them and you feel like they're so weird and you don't understand them, and they're basically like NPCs. You've never seen it on 20%, bro. Like they're literally so weird. And 20 to 50% is like the guys below average. Like they're like, you see them out a little bit, like they do tons of bad habits, of course, play video games, they eat junk food, but 20 to 50% of men are like, they're also like, they're very weird. You don't even, like, if you talk to them, you don't even understand them. Their life is like very effed up, and they might be like addicted to substances. They smoke and they drink and they do everything wrong, and they're basically just lonely. They're so lonely, right? So I would call this right here, like 20% of men are probably like the bottom 20%. This right here is like below average. $50 to 70% of men are just the average guy, and they're honestly like, the average guy is so weird as well. Like they're autistic. You feel like they probably vape, they wear those hoodies, they're not confident, they're lonely, they hate their life, they probably play tons of video games, they eat junk food, they watch porn, they do everything like average basically. They want a normal career, and they're just average. Right, so this right here is like average zone. From 70 to 80% of men, this is probably you. This is above average. And this is, I'm not getting this like from anywhere. This is literally scientific things we've known for millions of years. Not millions of years, honestly, but for thousands of years. This is how every hierarchy works in every animal kingdom, in like the lions, the gorillas, the chimpanzees, and of course in humans. This is how it works. So above average, like, it's someone who's probably like watching videos like this, getting into the gym, you know, maybe approach but just get rejected, you know, still play a bit of video games here and there, trying to quit, trying to improve. This one here is probably above average. You probably get like a little bit of girls, but not too crazy, nothing crazy at all. You don't have that much muscle. You probably still play video games or fap. But this right here, the 10% and the 1%, this is what I call the alpha male category. So I honestly got this from Hamza, but it makes so much sense. This is the alpha category. When you're in the top 10%, bro, when it rains, this is when you're like literally getting more of an abundance than you need. You're attracting like 7 out of 10 girls, 8 out of 10 girls, girls that you would never even knew you could attract. You're attracting very beautiful girls that you've always had a crush on, that you've always liked, and they never gave you attention, and they literally like lust over you, they love you, you know? But the top 10%, the guys here are literally doing everything. They do whatever it takes. They're already eating clean. They already don't fap or masturbate. They already don't eat junk food. They're already not playing video games. They already do all the good habits. They already go to the gym. They already read. They meditate. They journal. And these guys literally have an abundance. This is what I'm talking about. This probably, I'm in this category. I'm nowhere near the 1%, but I'm probably like a top 10% guy. They literally have an abundance of women that you wouldn't even believe. All right? And yeah, sometimes they might F it up and they might fap here and there or play some video games here and there. But generally, these guys, they're doing everything right. It's so hard to compete with these guys. But when you get in this category right here, you literally have an abundance that you couldn't even imagine you would have. So that's the 10%. Now the top 1% is the alpha male, the alpha category. These are the alpha males of our society. You get here by probably you have like a 9, a 10 out of 10 physique. You have a perfect physique. You're making like $10,000 a month, $20,000, $30,000, $100,000 a month, $200,000 a month. When you enter this category, I'm working on being in that 1, but I'm still in that 10, honestly. And you're probably here, or if you're a G, you're probably in the 10%. But me and you were nowhere near this place, but we're working towards it, which is very, very good. All right? If you are in the 1%, which you get by making a 9, 10 out of 10 physique, making tons of money, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $100,000 a month, at that point, any single woman you meet is either yours or another guy who's in the top 1%. Women with girlfriends are yours, women you see on Instagram are yours, women you see on the street are yours. It doesn't even matter at this point. And you will notice tons of people who say, oh, he's lying, he's lying, he's lying. Look around you, man. Look around you. Look at every single guy who gets tons of women, who gets so much attraction from women. It's because of this. It's because he's in the top 1% or in the top 10%. Look at Andrew Tate, Dan Bilzerian. Like, I'm not saying to take these guys as role models, but they're jacked, they have tons of money, and they have tons of women. The most seductive trait in the world, like the trait that will get you more women than you can even handle, is being the alpha male. And this basically explains why you build muscle but you're not attracting girls. Is probably, if you have this problem, you're right here. And I'm very, very proud of you, because if you're right here, it means you're working and you will be in the top 10%. And I promise you, when you're in the top 10%, like, women just get obsessed with you. Like, I can't even explain it. You get an abundance that you couldn't even imagine you would have. Like, you see a girl and yeah, she's probably attracted to me, she's probably mine. That's what happens, right? So I really hope this made sense, bro. But the more you're gonna work out, the closer and you will get to the top 10%. And that's ultimately what we want. And even in the top 1%. And the great thing about this is literally like 70% of men are total losers. Are losers, honestly. Like, they're not even trying to improve themselves. So by you just going from the 50 to 70% to the 70 to 80%, you are beating out literally 80% of men. Could you believe that? You're beating 80% of men. So this is basically it. The best advice I can give you is just stay consistent. All right? When you stay consistent, when you keep going to the gym every single day, when you keep training every single day, every day, you will enter that top 10% and you will get that abundance that you could never even imagine you will ever have. All right? And as always, bro, we're in this together and we're gonna make it. I promise you, we're gonna make it. Peace, take care.